everyone's personal style is different. So I can't tell you what are wardrobe essentials for you, but we can have this kind of conversation of creating a wardrobe or looking in your current wardrobe to create like a capsule focused on making content for YouTube. Hey, beautiful. So recently, I've really been focused on wearing my clothes, creating outfits out of the clothes I already have, getting away from my reliance on wearing athleisure, little matching sweatsuit sets or legging sets, like getting away from that and putting in the effort to create outfits. So that personal journey that I'm on really is kind of some inspiration for this. For me, it all ties in together. I personally want to be a woman that has the skill of being put together. Do you know any women like that in your life? That's the woman that I'm growing to being. And that's from a general standpoint. But when it comes to content creation, I truly believe me working on this in my personal life is going to help my content creation journey. And it helps because this is something that's going to improve my on-camera presence. I truly believe when you look good, you feel good. And that feeling good will translate into someone who is like confident on camera and owns the camera. I don't know if that makes sense, but just owns these videos, can sit down, record with this certain oomph. And not to say whether I'm looking put together or not, I can't give that oomph, but this is just something that I'm cultivating. So, wardrobe. I heard it put somewhere, I don't know, but like creating a uniform for your YouTube videos. This may be, it's weird to talk about because this may be one of those details where the voices in my head, or what I'm assuming, there's people saying like, what? It doesn't matter what you wear, or no one can see your outfit. It's just from the top up. Like this doesn't matter, Nalah. And I hear that, I see that side. Like before we get any further, I definitely believe like you can be a successful content creator without having a strong sense of personal style. I acknowledge that. Plenty of examples of people who have shown that. But this is just an angle that I want to put on someone's radar and have maybe someone think about, okay, there's merit into having a uniform or a set of clothes to put on when it's time to film a video. Here are a couple benefits of that. One, when it's time to record and you already know a handful of items you can put on, it takes away a certain, it makes one less thing for you to think about when it comes to recording your content. You already know what to reach for, what you feel good in, and that's done. That's over with. Now you can focus on other areas of filming a video. Secondly, what you wear in a video, if you want to, it can add to the brand that you're building. People who take time to develop their personal style, and as someone who is taking the time to develop their personal style, maybe I could just speak for myself. I've always held a belief along the lines of like what you wear communicates certain things about you. You can use what you wear to communicate certain things about you. I always used to like look at people's outfits from the shoes up, because I really feel like shoes in particular tell a lot about or inform what a person could be like, as an example. So now taking that, I guess, belief or theory and applying it to this space of content creation, I see I'm big on, sorry for moving the camera, but I'm big on personal branding and using YouTube to build a strong personal brand. So we aren't necessarily products that come packaged in a box and sits on a shelf for our customers slash viewers slash whatever to come pick us up off the shelf and, choose in that sense. Our product is us. The shelf is the YouTube homepage. And essentially what I'm trying to get at is what you wear in your video could be used as a branding opportunity. You can be literal with that, and maybe you have a business or a company or a slogan, or you have something that you have a logo. You could be literal and get t-shirts with your logo and wear them in your video. For me, just saying that out loud, the person who just isn't into fashion, just isn't into having a personal style, that is something intentional that you could do, even though you're not into this whole fashion thing. You don't have to become a fashionista, but I want you to potentially consider, how can I use what I wear as a form of branding for the personal brand that I'm trying to build, for the brand of this YouTube channel. Because maybe you're building a business brand with this, or maybe the word personal in front of the word brand doesn't align with your goals. But for the brand that you're building, how can you intentionally bring that through the clothing? That is what I want you to think about. So yeah, to land the plane on that, t-shirt with a logo, t-shirt with a saying. If you're not into fashion, if you don't want to develop a sense of personal style. Now, for those that do, it can become, to me, this has brought in a element of fun. Not to say that content creation isn't fun, but I like fashion. So I like clothes. I like that type of stuff. So thinking about, okay, not only what I wear, but how I style it and how I style myself in my videos, how can that be representative or speak to the personal brand that I'm building? It's just cool to think about. There is so many layers to content creation, especially if you're getting started. But I think at various parts within this journey, there's a lot to think about. It's the topics, it's themselves, maybe how you're just going to complete these different tasks related to your YouTube. I just feel like sometimes the appearance part, what you're wearing part, is not even a second thought, it's a fifth or sixth thought, But if you are in a space where, okay, I have a bit of a handle of getting my content out, doing these videos, can I think about what I'm wearing now, and what can I communicate non-verbally in my videos through thinking about what I wear when I film a video. Just like in everyday life, every outfit you come up with isn't going to hit the mark. And every time you need to step out, you may not be able to be super intentional with that outfit. In every single video, that may be like, you may not be able to come hard and, look how you would like to ideally, but it's worth making a vision board / mood board of what you would wear in your videos if you could go out and buy a small intentional wardrobe for shooting your YouTube content. I brought up the word uniform earlier, and I wanted to just make an analogy towards perhaps you worked a job where they required a uniform, and if it wasn't a specific, here's these clothes, you wear this, or you must wear a white polo with black slacks. Like if it wasn't something like that, maybe the job you currently have, or again, something that you've worked in the past, it's like the culture of the company, this is what we wear. Like there's some corporations / companies where it's the culture to be business casual. There's also some companies where y'all could wear what you want. You could be super casual. And then there's some where it's like, you gotta be tip top shape every single day. So take into consideration that word culture. What is the culture of your YouTube channel? What is the culture that you're trying to build? These are just things to just begin to think about if you aren't thinking about them yet. That culture of the community that you're building, just being more intentional with what you're wearing, you may attract a different or a particular segment of your audience that you weren't able to beforehand because you weren't being intentional about this. So yeah, maybe in another video I could come up with some wardrobe essentials, but like I said, that's a little bit sticky for me because everyone's personal style is different. So I wouldn't know what to say is an essential for you. What's an essential for me may not be an essential for you. But from this video, what I want you to take away is like figuring out what your essentials are. Pretty much. I think that could be helpful. And overall, I'm excited to explore this topic in different ways on my channel coming up. So if you're new here with me, it's your first time seeing me, I do, like I'm in the content creator tip space. You can find a lot of those videos on my channel. But I want to maybe do a series or something diving into cultivating this personal style / on-camera style, maybe we'll call it, and how that can just help elevate the creator journey that you're on. So if you're new, if you've been with me for a while, please stick around. I hope to get more into this, and I hope this video, though, was helpful in some way, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye-bye.